look at this.
Now.
Brian has been laughing.
Emergency
way to run for its money. Take a look at what we found. According to the YouTube what is going on? What is going on?
Why do we watch the news? It's to be informed in one form or another and to potentially get more details on things that are going on in the world that we just don't get the chance to get information on otherwise. We might also trust the news anchors and expect them to be unbiased, impartial, and tell us only the truth. But even for these newscasters, things happen. To the extent that bloopers happen that they can't control, and every year these bloopers are some of the funniest things around. Allow us to show you the best TV news blooper fails of 2021. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 7. Coming up next. You have got to admire the newscasters that go and try to get involved with the story in the best way possible. Because no one wants to see you standing next to a trampoline and talking about it. They want you to go onto the trampoline and talk while you're bouncing around. And for this guy, that's what he did. And he was doing fine until he had to bounce over an obstacle coming his way, and he failed horribly. It's funny because we all know this could happen to us, and probably has in the past. Just saying. Number 6. Here we go. Here's another classic for you. A newscaster goes and tries to partake in a sporting event, and things don't exactly go to plan. For this newscaster, she was given the basketball and with clear enthusiasm went and tried to make the shot. The problem? She turned just as the ball went into the hoop, but then worked its way out of it, making it not so good a basket. But did she realize it? Nope. She thought she made it and celebrated as if she did. She no doubt got ragged about that later, and honestly, we won't tell her she missed. Look how happy she is with the not knowing. Number 5. Did that just happen? On-location bits are very important for news stories as they not only bring attention to certain places, but they help the newscasters connect with people by having them do the tasks we do every day, such as going to the grocery store. For this lady, she's helping people be ready for a get-together with friends and tells them to go and get themselves a 36-pack of Pepsi, and even grabs the said 36-pack to put it in her cart, and then drops it hard onto the floor. She's so stunned she breaks kayfabe and asks the question, did that just happen? Yes. Yes, it did. Number 4. Sandboarding. We've got to give props to those daring newscasters that go and dare to do things they've never tried before, such as sandboarding. The concept is exactly what it sounds like. Instead of boarding down snowy mountains or hills, you go riding down sand dunes. And yes, many people do this. However, this newscaster isn't one of them, as she tries to hop down the slope and instead falls down onto it herself. Oops. Number 3. Get the ball rolling. This clip pretty much says it all. A newscaster is trying to make a case for a bowling alley and in true journalism style tries to make a strike down the lane. Instead, he makes a gutter ball. Not exactly the best job there, Slick. Number 2. Try again. So yeah, that guy who just did the bowling segment, he decided to try and redeem himself by trying golf. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, as you'd expect, this guy ain't Tiger Woods. And while we admit that he does own up to this fact, he not only whiffs, but he does so twice for the camera to see, and you can even hear his broadcast co-hosts laughing at him in the studio. Nice solidarity, guys. Number 1. Wardrobe malfunction. When you're on camera, the entire point is to look as proper and official as possible, or casual depending on the circumstance, and to make sure you convey certain things to the audience. But a wardrobe malfunction like what this lady is having right now, yeah, not so much. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the bloopers that occurred in the newsroom and made it on air for all to see? Do you think that some of these bloopers are enough of a reason to go and watch the news again? Do you have a favorite blooper among the bunch? Or do you know of any other blooper that we should have mentioned? Let us know in the comments below, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.